Yeah, so we had to change the roof fence, so I thought it's a good opportunity to clean the roof. Yeah, so I didn't know that was gone as well, so we'll have to get one of them. So we're having a bit of a scrub a dub dub, with some water and a brush. I'm standing on a ladder. Look at that. Right, so what you do, and then you rinse it down before it dries. I've got to reseal this bit. The new vent doesn't come with this bit. It fastens there and there. So I've had to keep this bit to fasten the new vent for, which is down there. Right, anyway, so that's the basic job. We've got the entire family on it. And we're beavering. So that's it for now. Safely. We're back 256 miles from Weston yesterday. It's 40 years since I've towed anything, but it was okay. It was okay. Anyway, right, I'll see you in a bit. Oh, way up, dudes. Hey, it's day 3 of the great big clean-up. I'm blooming exhausted. Right, what we've got to do yet, I've managed to reach some of the muck on the roof, but a couple of problem spots. Front and back. Okay, so come up with a plan. It's a bit random, but you have to do what you can do, don't you? And that's the plan. And you keep rushing downstairs, squirt some more stuff on the roof. Found some stuff in a locker that we're using. It's quite warm today, so it's drying very quickly, unfortunately. So there's a lot of running up and down the steps. Looks like it's dry again, so we'll get back in. And so on and so forth. Right, I'll crack on with this and I'll get back to you. That is the horrible stuff that split and tipped itself all over the inside of the locker. Oh, hi dudes. Hi, what day is it? No blooming idea. I feel as though I've been cleaning caravans all my bumming life. Right, I've got the top done, I've got the sides done, front and back. I'm going to have to put some wax on or some kind of protective covering because I had to scrub so hard to get the barnacles off. It's taking the paint off as well. So, got that to do. I'm going to put some wax on the new skylight. And because I'm taking it out, I might as well stick my head out and do the bit of the roof, which I can reach. So just a couple of little bits I can't reach, but I could clean it, but I can't polish it. Come back to that in a bit. I'm fed up of it. I've got to clean all the cushions, and I've done some of them. We've got the big ones done. But at the moment, everything's upside down. Don't know what works, don't know what doesn't. So we've got a caravan. We've gone to the dark side. Yeah, no, it's literally the dark side, you can't see me. We've got a lunar sunbeam. And apparently that is a special edition. In other words, it's a dealer special edition. You know what it's like, they get a few old bits of old tat at the end of the run, stick a few carpets in, flap some mats, bang them out, jobs are good. I think that's what's happened here. We're going to go into detail later on. I can't be bothered now. There's some stuff that's a bit weird. I don't fully understand yet. We've got a hot water boiler, a carver, Cascade, 2GE. It's a 2GE. It works on the mains and the gas. Well, I think it does. I haven't tried it yet. I've got 2 batteries. They're great. The solar panels just bang them, top them right up. Don't know how big that is. I don't know how big it is physically. I don't know what's coming out of it. Yeah, so very good scrub up. Right, it was advertised in 2007. No. Not right sure what year it is, to be honest. So it's certainly not 2007, more likely to be 1997. Yeah. But that's okay. Actually, I'm alright with that because I wanted something that matched the Discovery anyway. So we've got a matching outfit. That's what I really wanted. So I accidentally have got it. So it's a 4-berth. It was advertised as a 5, but I don't know how we can get blooming 5 in there. There's a bunk bed at the back. It's all quite dinky. There's no oven. So there'll be no pies. Yeah, like I said, we've just been cleaning up at the moment, and then we're going to get stuck into the pros and cons. Freezers. I've been watching loads of YouTube videos, and the controls in here are completely different to anything we have on YouTube. That's the plug-in systems, obviously caravan and car. Nothing on car because that's not working. That's now off. That's the aerial socket. That's fair enough. This is the Truma multivent. Presumably, you light the gas, you light the fire, and it blows warm air out at the front and in the shower. So that's cool. Let's hope that works. Got a bit of an issue with the blind. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to come back to this. That's the carver. And we've got a water pump. So it'll be a pressurised system. Alright, a bit more cleaning then. We'll stick my head out the roof. We're going to start using my trailer for the club events to put the gazebos in and all the weighty stuff and just drag it behind us. So we've got it out, only to find that all the tyres are cracked. Loads of tread cracked. Proper cracked. So I had to get 2 new ones, so that wasn't in the budget. £110, thank you very much. That wasn't in the budget. Do we need tyres on this? Really need to clean this carpet. Oh, fed up with cleaning. Oh, anyway, look, we'll come back to you in a bit. I'm just going to stick me in that roof and I'll see you in a bit. Right, that's me in the gun turret. Get some polishing done. Right, I'm going to put some baby oil on these plastics because I did that with wax. That's the aerial. Our spaceship hasn't landed. Don't know if I have to seal this or not. Anyway, put a bit of polish on the bits I can reach. And then probably go for some blooming tea. I'm fed up with this. Right, so, oh yeah, this plastic is badly degraded, so I'm going to have to put some baby oil on that as well. That's really quite pokey. Right, okay then, let's crack on. And so on and so forth. So I'll crack on, you go get a cup of tea. Yeah, slap some baby oil on there. Get rubbed in. I think it's a bit plastic, to be honest. Right, anyway, you crack on, I'll see you in a bit. Before you go, I'll just mention the roof vent. Same with the Caravan, so I changed it. However, I had to, what did I have to do? It wasn't a straightforward fit. Because this bit is original and I couldn't change that, didn't come with it. This bit did. No, it didn't. That's original. That's original. Screws original. That's a new vent. New gauze. Well, that's all original. That's why we've got to be careful with this. I think it might be dealer specific. And as you know, Lunar is bankrupt. They've gone bust, which is an awful shame. Right. So that bit came with it, but this bit didn't. I had to put these in. You self-assembly. Basically, you shove them straight in. There's 2 springs. 1, 2. And it clicks in. Same on that side. It isn't the same as the one that came out. The one that came out actually pressed on these arms and prevented them from flying up and down. This one doesn't. All it does, that bit there, latches onto that bit. So that's quite important that we keep that safe. and as safe as we can, because that's what locks it shut. It doesn't lock it open like the old one did, but it locks it shut, which is more important, I suppose. Right, so all that happens there, 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just have it up when you're putting them in. Now, I didn't bring a stand, so you're going to have to bear with me on that. Round. Through there. One. Come on. Right, they graduated. That one's in. Need to pop that one in. I'm just going to put 2 screws in here. There's only 2 screws. You've got to use the original ones. The newer ones have torque screws. The older ones have cross points. So you've got to use the original screw. Don't over tighten. So you end up with that, so you can just pull down and that's locked. And now see the speeder pegs there, that one down, and that's going to be engaged under the lip. Like so. Oh, there we go. Right, now it won't fly open. Oh, hopefully. And then you just pop that shut. And the job's a good one. Right, tea time. See you in a bit.